This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. For the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When I've been up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic.
Okay, Coach, we are in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
What the fuck is my charger? Damn, what's the name about to go dead? Shit. Where the fuck is my damn stick charger? That motherfucker probably was about to go dead. I cussed them motherfucker.
Hot, hot, ladies! 4 down, 4 down.
First and 10 for Dalton. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Dalton.
Just throw it.
Blitz
Just throw
coming,
the
and
fucking
down
ball.
he goes. Tim Williams leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, the pass rush. Strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they could...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, man open, that's Jaleel Scott. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Down, here's Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for
Jackson, options out left. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
Try your little option now.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his first touchdown of the new season. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Hurry up, huddle. Hurry up, huddle. Come on, nigga.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, ain't no fucking playbook. Look at this fucking kick. Like, if I call for a kick, this shit gonna be on the 1.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
What a playbook this is.
The Browns' drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 30, 10, 5, and all the way
one thing I know for sure. I can call that
Cleveland.
motherfucker all day and throw 100
Jarek
picks.
McKinnon.
Can't none of these niggas stop my motherfucking run.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
I should have ran it on
a
that
touchdown
Dolphin.
machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would have him going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Come on, Mr. Hurry Huddle. Mr. Hurry Up and Huddle. Bring your ass on.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Take it off!
When you scored points, it's a whole lot
Hurry
better
up and huddle.
view than when you're
Come
trying
on.
to figure out how to fix things there.
Run that shit back.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads
Mr.
to
Hurry
2nd
Up
and
and
10
Huddle.
from the 25.
We got Mr. Hurry Huddle on the fucking sticks tonight. Bring your fly ass on, nigga.
Jackson now, throwing again. He's got a man,
Who the
complete.
fuck? Is that my safety?
That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
Ain't no running,
nowhere
nigga.
to escape, and
Try
he
that
goes
fucking
down.
QB option shit. There you
Matt
go.
Wilson came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Bring your ass on. Do that QB option bullshit you be
Throwing
doing.
on 2nd and long. Jackson being chased out left.
Come get your punk ass.
Oh, the
Bring
pressure
your ass
too
here.
great, and he goes down once more.
Why you didn't hurry up and huddle
And
again?
that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on
Why
pace.
your
Let me do
bad
the
ass didn't
rudimentary
hurry up and
math
huddle
here.
in? I'm
To be
gonna
sacked
fucking put
12
Jackson
times
on
in a
his
game.
fucking skull.
I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up,
I'm gonna
shaking
put him
his
on
head,
his fucking
frustrated
skull.
right now behind center.
Run that QB option bullshit you be running. Fly ass nigga. Sick of you fly ass niggas.
On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And
Nah,
he gets
hurry
this
up and
only
huddle.
to the
Come on.
44-yard line.
Hurry up and
Not
huddle.
near
There you
enough
go.
to keep the drive alive. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Come on, man. Why do it take you so motherfucking long to hang the ball?
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Give me that shit.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Get the fuck out
Picked
of my way,
off at the
boy.
24.
This
The
good
double
hurry
cover
up and
3
huddle
defense,
ass
partner.
nigga.
When you start playing football as a
Huddle
safety,
your ass.
that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off,
Hurry up
just
and
as we
huddle.
saw
Hurry
there.
up and huddle. Nah, motherfucker, I'ma hurry up and pick your dumb ass up.
One set, one set. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Run, run, run. Tie it right, tie it right.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon.
Get y'all asses out my way. It's
And
run
they get him down
time.
here at about the
These
42.
niggas can't stop my fucking
It's a
run.
7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Blitz all the
Despite the
linebackers,
blitz, they're
split
still
your
able to
whole
pick up a
fucking
nice
D
solid
line. I
game.
don't give
The
a fuck what
disadvantage
you
of
do.
blitzing often
got me
alters the
fucked
normal
up, yeah.
spacing and run fits and makes creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Run your little blitz you be running. Where your little blitz at? You got your little blitz? I'm gonna let you get your little shit in order. You gonna go on him? Okay, height.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mayfield.
Oh,
And
what
that
the
one is
fuck are you throwing,
incomplete.
man?
And it also concludes
nigga,
quarter
you
number
finna
1.
fucking go.
These two teams all tied
Why you
after
throwing?
1.
We ain't gotta question your throwing ability. We we ain't even got to question your throwing ability no motherfucking more. Why you throw the ball like that? Okay, get your stupid ass out the game. Use a dumbass fucking QB. We gonna have Andy fucking Dalton in the game. Let's fucking go, Andy. Let's go, Andy.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
There you go. We got 4. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. There's a hot. 2 by 2.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
Come on, motherfucker.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to run. It's McKinnon. And some room to maneuver. Trying. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They have a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Dalton. He finds McKinnon complete. Well, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Hands up, ladies.
Mike, 58, right there.
Second down, McKinnon. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
3rd and short, McKinnon.
Yeah, that fat motherfucker come off the line like that.
He
pushed 2 motherfuckers off of him.
They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down.
Even if he ran, commit. Hell
so
no.
on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert. Seibert's kick is good.
Hell no.
Even if he
take the lead here now, even if he ran, commit, the motherfucker, he ain't gonna just go through 2 motherfucking
touchdown inside the run, but they do
working
come
on a
away with
rookie
3.
out there, but
Yeah, it's a
goddamn.
32-yarder. That's essentially an extra. You know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer to miss the field goal, because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
The drive starts here with a carry.
It's the same fucking shit your homeboy runs. You won't get that shit off, and he won't get that shit off again. You niggas got me fucked up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I just told your ass, no sir. Hurry up and huddle, nigga.
Absolutely nowhere as he's
Stop
belted
fucking
before
playing with
he
me,
could
man.
get
You
out of the
niggas,
backfield.
I'll tell you
That'll
something
set
about
him
you
back with a loss of 3
First
on
of
the
all, you
play.
niggas got me fucked
And they're going to
up.
face an
Second
uphill
of all,
battle
I'm
here
gonna
on
fuck you
3rd
up.
and long.
Where my play at?
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. 44, come on. Henry. Come on now. Bobo to Mike. Mike's Bobo. Too little, Cap. 44.
Come on, man. Bring your fly ass on, man. Why the fuck you sit there take all that goddamn time off the clock?
And that is incomplete.
Nah, run it back.
On
Go
3rd down so far in
for it.
this first half. Relatively small sample size,
Oh,
but they're now 0 for 3.
The average in the league, somewhere around
Fly
40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first
Keep
place.
going
Get your
for
big
it.
chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Come on.
Bring it, guys. Fight.
Got me fucked up. disrespectful.
51, Mike. Mike 51.
Running the same fucking play. Come on.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Strip the ball.
Bring your fly ass on.
51.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And he comes back with one complete.
And the nigga damn near got the first down.
They stop him a few yards shy. What a real head-scratcher there. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
I ain't want to press him because you
From
got
the 32
Hollywood out
now,
there.
here's 1st and 10.
Can't press that motherfucker.
They run it with McKinnon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I got one. Hey, go, 368.
Dalton here from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about it, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route.
I see you, baby boy.
Tree,
I
getting
see you.
better at
You
it all
gotta
the time.
catch that
Really
in
honing
your
his
goal.
game. They expect a pretty good
Come
jump out
on,
of him
baby
as things
boy.
continue to move on.
Now a
I got
throw
you wide
in zone
open.
on 1st down, but it winds up
How do you
incomplete.
fuck that up,
So now
man?
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Dalton. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I'm not sure who's calling me, but all I know
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
Check 24. Check 24. Pilot 64. Weak.
Now McKinnon.
Oh!
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. That's going to leave him with
I
a
had
4th
the lane, but
down.
Earl Thomas is going to
And
fuck
for
me
the
up.
2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Mr. Hurry Huddle. Come on, hurry up and huddle.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
58. Right over there. Yeah.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And this will be caught at the 30.
We know we want to hit. He know he want to hit
And
this
he is
motherfucker.
into the end zone
We
for
gotta
a
go on
Baltimore
Hollywood. That was my
touchdown. Hollywood,
He
Marquise
can't get all
Brown.
that. He can't get that
His
underneath
4th
shit.
touchdown on
So
the
I know he
year.
want to go to Brown.
And
That
now
was
they can
just my fault.
recapture the lead if
That
they
was
can
dumb
make the
as fuck.
PAT.
Man his dumb ass up and send the motherfucking
Tucker with
safety
the
over the
extra
top.
point.
Man.
And the decision to
gotta
just
back
kick
up
the
on
extra
this.
point winds up successful.
Nigga
Tucker
got
now
about
to
4
kick it away
plays.
following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Dalton. This is caught inside
Let's go,
the 15.
rookie. Let's go, rookie.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes.
We know you setting up for Hollywood, man. Bring your goof ass on. Wow. Oh, this your play your boy be running.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson flush to his right. He'll run it, and he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on, try your little trickery shit.
They'll throw on first down to Jackson. And he's taken down.
What's wrong with you?
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Hell, motherfucker, nah. First of all, you got me fucked up.
Jackson now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Bring your fly ass home.
Here's Jackson to throw on 3rd down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. From the 29, Jackson buying time to his left. He'll try and run it.
Okay, motherfucker.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Run it back. Run it back.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing
my man.
Now it's Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure.
You ain't got
The
time,
blitz
nigga.
does come.
Run it back. Hurry up and
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Got
He
his
caught
man
that
complete
shit!
over the middle. That's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. From the gun, it's Jackson. Got an open man, it's Scott. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Jackson to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson, option right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. 30, past the 20. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. So now on comes the Browns offense as they'll try for 2 more.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. 5-6, 5-6, 5-6. Get wide. Mike 40, Mike 40. Hey.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top.
Come on,
go for 2 now while their heads are down.
Mr. Hurry Huddle.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They begin the drive with Hill. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. This will be caught by
Still caught him.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Now Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. He's going to take off with it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Jackson going for it all. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Oh, man, as soon as I get off of him, then he catch a fucking touchdown.
As his guys are back within a single score.
I know that's all they
Paul
fucking
Revere
got.
talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention
Stay
air.
on the safety. Just stay on the safety. If you go underneath to the white boy, to the tight end,
That's 2 touchdowns
cool.
so far
We
in
just
this
let the
game.
white boy catch the ball all the way into the
Every
end
now and then I
zone.
actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Trying to get it to my rookie. Come on, hurry, Hugger.
Mike Bumbo. Watch the run, watch the run.
They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9. Jackson got a man. It's
Come on,
Brown.
Denzel.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
You got to pick that shit off, Williams. What you gonna do, Mr. Fourth Down Specialist? Yeah, there you go.
The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? Jackson throwing on 4th down. Open man here is Scott, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Browns defense stands tall. And the first play of the drive goes to McKenna. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And
Drop
he'll
all
take it to
them niggas
the
in the box.
43-yard
Run that
line.
shit your boy
That
run
one
with
good
the
for
fucking dog.
26 and a first down.
Run that shit your boy
Defense
run
really
with the
kept
dog.
him in check running
Drop
the football
all
in the
them
first
niggas in
half.
the box,
Maybe that'll
nigga.
be a spark for him here in half two.
I'ma box his
Two
ass
words
next
come
time
to
I
mind
catch
for
him.
me. Resilient,
He
because
told
he has
you
to
to run
keep
this
bouncing
defense,
back
huh?
after some
Is
limiting
that what he
runs.
told you?
And
He
have
told
that
you to run this,
relentless
huh?
keep
Well,
going,
come on and run it,
knowing that you
motherfucker.
may pop one as he just did there.
He told you
They're
to
going to
run
get
that.
about
I know
three
who
here out
told
of
you
this
to run
first
that.
down run, and that'll bring
I
up
know he
2nd and
told you.
7.
But guess
Earl
what?
Thomas
He told
in
you the
on the
wrong
stop.
shit.
I like that run
gonna
right
get
there,
you
partner.
fucked
Not the
up. That's what's gonna
flashiest
happen.
run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage,
explain
but he
something to you.
understands the situation and taking care of the
He
football
told you to run that
paramount. He
defense,
got it
boy.
done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and
Now you in
7.
a nickel. Drop him down. There you go. Play me like a motherfucking shice ball out here. Play me like a shice ball. You gonna drop them niggas down? Come on, drop them down.
And now to the air, Dalton. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's
Mr.
it.
Drop 'em down,
Browns
nigga.
touchdown. Jarek McKinnon.
Fuck wrong with you?
He scored
You better
on
go
the ground and
call
to the
your
air.
homeboy
And the
and
Browns
tell
are
that
gonna
nigga that
tack
shit
on to
don't
their
work.
advantage.
Tell him what to do now. You better panic. Motherfucker.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Call him. Call him on the phone. Ask that nigga with the Dolphins, what do I do now? Friend.
The kickoff team on the
I
field
need
now
help.
as they will
What
send
do I
this
do
one
now?
away.
I don't know.
And they will
Stupid
not get a
motherfucker.
chance
You
to
little
return
young
this one
motherfuckers
as
got
it's
me
through the
fucked
end
up.
zone for a
That's what the
touchback.
fuck going on here. I don't know what to do now.
The Raven
Yeah,
offense set at the line
motherfucker.
for this next drive.
Throw it to your Conrad.
Jackson on first down. On the crossing route, complete. It's Andrews. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete.
What do I do
Give
now?
him 2 yards on that play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. To throw is Jackson, forced out to his left. It's caught inside
you
the
little slick ass
25.
nigga.
36 yards on the play. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Now he'll pull it down.
Fumble.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, this one complete to Ingram. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you?
Come on, hurry,
I mean, let's
hurry.
face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. This is caught. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs.
It should have been
the Cleveland offense ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing
through an opening, and there he goes. He
better quit telling you to play me in the box.
He's at the 30, the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown. Cleveland.
Engage,
Kareem Hunt, 98 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Sideline for the PAT.
When you called him, what did he tell you, cuz? He told you to do engage 8 on me?
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Better cover something next time. Something's coming, something different. That boy told you to run an engage 8?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, you little trickery plays.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson on first down.
Give me that.
And this will be incomplete.
Give me that.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
You ain't got time.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
No, sir. No, sir. It won't be no QB option shit on me. What you gonna do?
A loss of a yard, and it brings up
Mr. 4th down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
4th down, here's Jackson. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key the tight end. Good.
They'll run on first down. McKinnon. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They run once more with McKinnon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Check nickel. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here you go, 368. Let's go.
They'll try with McKinnon, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Jerick McKinnon. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. So now after the touchdown, Dalton will lead him up to go for 2.
52-93, 44. 24. There you go.
Throwing, Dalton, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never play their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to
better send him on the train. You better send him on the train.
Brown.
Yeah, nigga.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Throwing on first down. Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw is Jackson. Going to throw again. Escape it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sheldon Richardson, his 2nd sack of the night. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Browns, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.